Alright, and welcome back to Challenges Korea 2020. Let's see if we're gonna have any subs. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm waiting for Gideon. I'm counting my days till Gideon makes his debut, but the MVP, no surprise, is gonna go to Light, who was absolutely smurfing. Those are gonna be his first MVP points of the split, and I'm pretty sure of the year. I don't think he's gotten MVP points all this year. So finally getting his recognition for his efforts. This particular team fight was pretty nice. Here in the able to pick up 2 exit kills from this team fight. Able to find Hoya in a rough spot and then finishes off Yusin as well. And then later on towards the end of the game just blows up Wayne, forces a redemption out of Yusin, finishes off the kill, and it was easy from there. It was everybody except for 2 people who voted for Yaharong voted for Light.
결국 라이트 선수의 단점으로 지적받았던 무게중심이 앞에 있지만 노데스였습니다. 맞습니다. 그래서 뭐 고점은 높은 선수니까 이제 안정감까지 같이 끌어올리면 참 좋을 것 같고요. 그리핀은 뭐 내연이 아지르하면 안 된다 이런 얘기도 있는데 저도 꽤 일리가 있는 것 같기도 하고.
Sorry, I was responding to a text. Don Jake, evening gents. Good evening, my good man. How's it going? Welcome to the party. You gonna stick around or show yourself out? It's up to you, Mr. Don Jake. But nonetheless, starting up draft here, it's gonna be Zoe, Syndra, and Orin being banned away by Griffin. Meanwhile, Jin Air gonna be banning out the Ash, the Silas, and the Karma. Makes me think that they want to play Ezreal. Get Jake into the call? Absolutely not. That's a negative from me, Chief. Double shoutcaster. Jeez, but nonetheless, Nahan gonna be playing that Twisted Fate. You prefer to see him on the carry mid laners, but don't know if I need that pressure. It's just Don Jake doesn't. Don Jake, do you even play League of Legends? That's the real question. Do you even play League of Legends? If you don't even play League of Legends, how am I supposed to have Don Jake on a League of Legends cast? Oh, you do play League of Legends. All right, what's just not that much nowadays? Well, that's important. You don't play much. Do you even know what Aphelios does? Do you know what the champion Aphelios does? How are you supposed to talk about build paths if you haven't played the game in a while? You know what? It doesn't matter, Don Jake. You know what? Do what I do and just fake it till you make it. One day when I'm informed, I'll get you on one day. We gotta commentate another Malice solo queue game. That's something we gotta do. That was some good shit. But nonetheless, Griffin gonna be picking up the Aphelios Bard bot lane. Picking up the Aphelios is kind of counter-picking themselves, but they do strip away the Bard from Jin Air, so we'll see what they want to go with at the support position. Ashe off the table, Bard off the table, and Karma was off the table as well, so we'll see what Jin Air are gonna pick. It's gonna be the set, which could be flex top or support. Meanwhile, we're now in the second ban phase, and
가장 많이 나온 서포터 아닌가요? 사실 보시는 많은 분들이 어찌 보면 좀
ooh, look at that.
의문을 표하시는 분들도 많아요.
My Red Bull is on the way. I ordered some Red Bull because I'm gonna need it.
증명해야 되는 거라고 봐요. 그러니까 봤을 때 아 이거 왜 하는구나가 느껴지는 게 제일
Camille is gonna be picked up here by Jin Air.
아 이거 왜 하는지 모르겠다라는 생각이 든다는 거 자체가 플레이적으로 좀 불편함이 많았다는 거거든요. 그렇죠. 그래서 그게 이제 결국에
Camille's gonna be banned away, not picked up. And Olaf being banned out by Griffin
나올 때마다 이제
makes
얘를
me
뭐 하는지
think
모르겠다. 근데 결국 거기서 이제 그 선수가 그러면 좌절하는 게 아니라 왜 하는지를 내가
that Citrus might want to play that signature Kane. We'll see if Jin Air pick up on that. They do ban out Graves. Now, is the Kane gonna be picked? That is the question. Would love to see some more Kane, as the Wukong's gonna be banned out. They believe that that's a set support, but just to be, they could be a set top, but just to be safe, they're gonna ban out the Wukong, and it ends up being actually a set top because here's the Alistair hover, which not sure how I feel about Alistair as real, but nonetheless, it's gonna be picked up here by Sinon. I like Alistair because it gives supports. Alistair's one of those supports that you can solo carry on, and as we see here, Sinon, the solo carry support himself, is 4-0 on the Alistair.
칼을 뽑아보나요? 좀 세게 나가보자. 그러니까 투패가 있을 때는 사이드 쪽에서 이왕이면 강한 픽이 나오는 게 시너지가 확실히 좋아서.
Frosty, stop adding commands that flame players. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Take off that command. Don't bully Citrus like that. No need to bully a man like that. What did Citrus do to you? That's what I want to know. What did Citrus do to hurt your feelings? As it's actually going to be, ooh, the volley bear being picked up here. The bear himself. Stand by my convictions. I can't believe this. Where is the line? I mean, factually, I don't think he's won any Kane games outside of having a Yumi on his team, so technically I don't think you're incorrect there, but you don't have to bully him for it. Jesus, we're going to see the Trundle being picked up by Griffin. It's going to prove to be problematic for Citrus if he gets ulted after he ults. Oh, I really need this Red Bull to get here, jeez.
그 자신감이 승리로 이어져야 될 텐데 진에어 그린스 사실 풀세트 경기가 상당히 많았거든요. 그렇죠. 그래서 지금 그리핀 조합을 얘기해
He'll be here soon.
경기에서 진에어가 좀더 라인전으로
Never make a sword command. Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Gonna be starting up the game here. Griffin and Jin Air. Could potentially be another Jin Air 2-0. We haven't had that many of those. Only two. Both of them are against ESC. We'll see if they can pick up a 2-0 against the last place Griffin, or if we can see Griffin's force a game 3 here. Going to be getting into the loading screen. All these games are must-wins. Only 3.5 weeks left in the season. If you want to make playoffs, or if you want to keep your high seed in the case of Jin Air, you gotta make sure you win all these games. We'll see which team's gonna be able to do that as we start up the second game here. We'll be getting into it in just a moment.
자, 두 번째 세트 준비 끝났습니다. 바로 만나보시죠. 그리핀 대 진에어 그린 윙스의
Handle set. Griffin fighting. Handle set. Jin Air fighting. It's weird that when I start commentating CK, there's no crowd. They don't ever do the countdowns, but it's nice. They still have like reactions to plays. Chaos. Oh gosh. Hey, it's the man himself, Chaos. And Yaharung's gonna flash that bring it on emote. Chaos, when are you gonna come in for a co-cast, buddy? That's what I want to know. When are you gonna come in and cast? Yeah, it's very weird that A year ago, this was an LCK match, and now we're sitting here in CK. It's funny because a year ago it was a LCK match of first place Griffin versus last place Jin Air, and now it's a CK match of first place Jin Air versus last place Griffin. The tables have turned completely. When I can play GP for a living, you can play Gangplank. Just you gotta put effort into it, buddy. You gotta put effort into learning the plankster. Is it's gonna be set on using the W to just harass Wayne, as Tana does at level 2 first, but is losing the trade overall to Hoya.
하나 선수가 지금 라인 먼저 미는 구도 잡아놨고 중인한 발놀림 이용해서 한번 붙어서 들교환도 했잖아요. 그렇죠. 저런 식으로 공격적으로 또 풀어나가면 이게 달라요. 라인 밀어놓고 있는 하나 선수고요.
It's gonna be a slow start this time around. Not much gonna be happening in the early game. No laners really giving any opportunities for ganks. That's the thing, is that in the other regions, the laners play a little bit more aggressive, which brings either chances for dives or for ganks. And the traditional Korean scene, both the LCK and CK, we don't typically see that. Though some games recently we have seen more aggressive playstyles from teams. Hopefully we see a continuation of that. I think it's explanation point fixed. Maybe. But Seas misses the pillar on the Scuttle Crab. Oh, maybe the bot's just broken. 선수하기 위한 기본 조건 자체가 솔랭이라서 이미 그 첫 단계를 통과하고 올라온 선수들이기 때문에 대부분 다 웬만하면 다 최상위권 출신이라고 보시면 돼요. 그럼요. 솔랭뿐만 아니라 사실은 스크림 성적도 대회는 진짜 많이 다르잖아요. 네, 맞아요. 그런 경우들도 많죠. Runaway Fighting. I don't think that's how you say the name, but nonetheless, yeah, Runaway Fighting gonna be later today, but for now it's Griffin versus Jin Air's. We might see something happen here. Citrus gonna be coming around maybe for the lane gang. Oh, nope, just kidding. He's going right to his golems. I lied. But Nehun level 5. Yaharong's level 4. Yaharong gonna have that one CS advantage. There's Wayne tagging Light, gonna hit him with the Gravitum. There we go. Yaharong CS in this mid, and kind of surprised to see the Volibear not be proactive. Hasn't even tried to invade, although kind of hard to invade the Trundle, not gonna lie. It's in fact almost impossible to invade the Trundle, but surprised to not see any gank attempts or anything come out of Citrus. Wants to play it safe. He's gonna just keep on farming, although this is the Cloud Drake gonna be coming up now. We'll see if he wants to take it. He does. Yep, he is gonna start it up. Yaharong is starting to come down and be a nuisance, though, as he is going to be able to find him, though. Citrus might be able to find the kill into Yaharong. We'll see. Yusin gonna pop the Guardian for Citrus, but they're not able to get the kill. But regardless, they're going to be able to get this Dragon. No way that Jin Air are going to be able to contest this one. And now it's going to be the first Dragon, the Cloud Dragon, going over to Griffin. Hopefully we'll see them continue this trend and get some more early Dragons. Would hate to see them go out 2-0, completely rolled over.
카르마를 닫을 수밖에 없었기 때문에 투표가 열렸었거든요. 주저하지 않고 내연이 가져갔었습니다. 그래서 방금 저 용과 관련된 부분에서 시트레스 선수의 그런 시야를 활용한 플레이와 이어지는 용득점은 굉장히 의미가 크다고 봐야 돼요. 미드 쪽에서 야롱 선수가 이제
I'm dying over here. Sorry.
안 되다 보니까 그 부분에서 또 내연
Not you,
선수가
Siri. I'm
태클을
not talking to you.
가져갔어요.
I'm waiting for my emergency supply of Red Bull to get here so I can get back
충분히 활용할 타임이 다가왔습니다.
into the groove of being awake. Where the hell? There it is.
영화도 봤죠. 뭔가 이 구도가 지속된다면 바텀 주도권도
Should be here soon, I think.
때문에 전령 쪽 연결하기도 되게 편할 것 같은데. 맞아요. 야롱이 라인을 미는 장면은 거의 나오진 않고 있습니다. 계속 압박해주는 내현. 유신이 긴 터널 파면서 미드 한번.
Nonetheless, we might see a gank here. There's the ultimate from Yaharong, but he might be caught out here. Cleanse is going to be able to help him get away for now, but he might be dying regardless. First blood is going to be picked up by Nehun. Citrus, very close to giving a return kill. Need to be a little bit more careful on these ganks, but no harm, no foul as Griffin get an unanswered kill. Gonna give them a 1-0 lead to start off this game, and they even have the dragon. See if they can continue this momentum and close out this game. We're going to take a look at the replay here. It's good job by Nehun to bait out Yaharong's ultimate. As soon as that was used, popped out the yellow card. Yaharong getting double stunned. The first one was cleansed, but the second one was not. Citrus very close to dying there. Now we cut to the top lane of Hoya, having a lane kingdom against Tana, despite the rough start to his lane.
맞아요. 다이브가 되게 안 되는 조합이에요. 볼리비아의 위치까지 확인을 했고요. 그래서 이제 누웠다 얘기를 아까 드린 이유가 사실 이런 조합 대 조합이면 웬만하면 좀 지네어 쪽이 더 무거운 데다가 오리아나 이즈리얼 넣었다는 거는 성장 잠재력을 좀 본다는 얘기잖아요. 네. 맞아요. 그런 거 고려하면은 조금 몸이 이제 소파 쪽으로 기울어져 있다 이런 얘기 할 수 있는 거고. 그리핀은 이제 상대가 이렇게 나오니까.
Right now, you do potentially. Oh, there's going to the blue blood being handed over to Yohan. But right now, you do have the potential here for Griffin to win this one, but they have to keep up this momentum that they have so far. As ooh, this would be the right way to do it. Tana brought very low off this trade. Houston tried to find the ultimate there, but couldn't find it. Gets the stun regardless on the sun on. Here comes Twisted Fate. Has the yellow card ready. Is going to look for Light. Finds it on Light. Ultimate from Wayne's going to hit. Can he get the kill? The flash Q is going to help him secure it. Here comes the dive from Citrus. Going to find the double kill. Oh, Senon actually gets away. Citrus might be in trouble. Has to flash. And that's going to be just 1 for none in favor of Griffin, but they are going to get the kill nonetheless. Had to burn a lot to do it, but get it anyway. Now, we're going to take a look at the replay. Wayne, unfortunately, blind checking there, but it ended up being fortunate because, well, the gank came from Twisted Fate, and Volley Bear ended up coming in as well, but Light ended up... Oh, I'm going to pause that, Hoya. Oh, we cut back to live action. And Hoya's actually going to be fine.
인원 배치를 돌려서 노려봤던 것 같은데 호야 선수가 흘린 걸로 보이고요. 네. 연속 득점하면서 그리핀이 2,000가량 앞서 나갑니다. 전용 쪽을 그대로.
So there's a teleport coming in from Hoya. It's going to put him on the top side. Meanwhile, here in the scuttle, we do see. Oh. All right, my order's on the way finally. But nonetheless, you do see some dancing around the Herald here. Herald would certainly help Griffin continue the momentum. And it looks like Jin Air actually do plan on giving this. Seize is working on the red buff.
그렇단 얘기는 타나를 여차하면 부를 수 있다는 얘기고. 네. 자, 접근해 보죠. CG와의 하롱.
As
너희도
here comes the... Actually, this is going to be Griffin being forced off the Herald just from the Tana teleport and the moving up from the rest of the team, so that momentum is going to be halted a little bit as Jin Air are going to pick up this Herald. Could use it to even out this gold score if they can find a nice Herald summon, but they'd have to win a pretty good fight to get that said Herald summon, but they can find a good fight, pop Herald somewhere else on the map, and they can find themselves back into this game. It's not out of their grasp yet, and it's rather easy to get back. You don't even have to make a Herald play to get back into this game, but that would certainly be the easiest route to get back in. We are 12 minutes into the game, so that does mean that turret plating is still up. Could get some plating. We'll see if Jin Air are going to do just that. Nahun still farming up this mid wave as we see Yusin going to be coming in just to give him some support, make sure he isn't collapsed on. Nahun getting the solo turret plate there. It's going to be Citrus starting at the the Dragon here. Means that they're going to have 2 dragons from the start, and it is an Infernal Soul, so a reverse sweep on dragons would certainly be very optimal for Jin Air. We'll see if they can do just that, though. Oh, my order's almost here. Oh. Pagaroo! I'll run and get my Red Bull here in a second, but nonetheless, it's going to be C starting up this Scuttle Take. He's going to get that one in his pocket, and now Jin Air down 2k gold. Gonna look to even that out, though. Maybe they're hovering around mid lane, and they do have that Herald. They want to see how Griffin react first.
슈퍼 세이브할 준비하고 있잖아요. 양쪽 다 쏠 수 있는 위치를 딱 잡아두고 있으면 전령각이 안 나오죠. 그래서 신중하게 타이밍을 보고 있는 시즈입니다. 결국 늑대 쪽으로 돌아가고요.
Someone else clipped him. Jesus Christ.
디네어가 그냥 이런 답답한 게임을 어떻게 풀어갈지가 기대가 돼요.
Oh yeah, Coda. Wait, Coda's actually watching my stream. Hold on. How do I I need to figure out how to unban Coda. I forgot Coda's name. It's somewhere on here. Does anyone have mod? Are you watching through mod view, Frosty? Does anyone use mod view? Here it is, moderation. Isn't there a list of ban? Yep, ban chatters. Where's Coda? There it is. One second. Oh shit, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Oh, that's an ultimate. Oh, I'm gonna have to pause casting this though. Just imagine them yelling.
이번만큼은 용서해주마. 살려준다. 자, 그런데 전력을 푸는데요. 유신 공격도 있고요. 그래서 갑자기 또 예. 팔찌 빠졌고요. 고야 난입으로 빠져나갑니다. 네. 시즈 위험합니다. 시즈. 그래서 발라브리지가 잡혔고 세난까지. 다음에
And oh, there's like that's gonna be Nahun picking up the kill. Light gonna be flashing forward. Q is gonna be able to get the kill for him, but Nahun is gonna take him down for the double kill. That's gonna be Jin Air very close to getting ace. Tana's the only one remaining. Yaharong very close to dying here. Flash Q from Yusin's gonna secure the kill. And that's gonna be the team fight won by Griffin. 4 for 1 in favor of Griffin, as we're gonna take a look at the plating score. It's 640 gold to 160, and in total gold lead right now, we're looking about a 4k gold lead.
결국 4,000 이상의 격차가 나고요. 이게 다 몸낚시였나 싶을 정도의 그런.
There we go.
플레이를 보여줬습니다. 스킬 연계가 좀 잘 되질 않았습니다. 그리고 제이스라도 끊어보려고 하는데 여기서도 또 제이스가 먼저 물렸다고도 볼 수 있어요.
Oh, we gotta hold on, wait.
제이스 레이드 탓이 좀 많이.
If someone's getting unbanned, someone has to get banned, and I know exactly who's gonna pay the sacrifice. I have someone just in mind. I have someone just in mind. Ready? Oh, wait. There we are. There we are. That's better. That's better. That's what we like to see. Someone gets unbanned, someone has to get banned. And speaking of banned, Xenon getting banished to the death realm is, well, not really, because there's no Mordekaiser here. But the point is, he's dead. Xenon got banished to the Shadow Realm. He's dead. He's gone.
아까 경기 초반에 이현우에서 말씀대로 이게 좀 조합이 많이 무겁거든요. 네.
Is Griffin gonna come over here? Oh, that's a fat ultimate from Yahorong! Double kill from Light. That was quite the synergy there. That's why you never want to walk in that spot in between the turret and the wall. I call that no man's land. You don't want to be there. We're gonna take a look at the replay. They took the magical journey and Yahorong was like, no, you shouldn't be here. Pop the ultimate, Light popping an ultimate of his own to pick up the double kill. So they're going to be able to get some kills on the board. That's nice amount of gold getting into their pocket means that they're down now. Only about 5k gold, more or less. This Light, ooh, might have stepped up a little bit too close to Hoya, brought very low. Xenon, though, is going to walk up to prevent him from dying. Ooh, Yusin hardly missing Yahorong. That would have been the pick that they would have needed. As now Jin Air trying to find a way to force their way into the Dragon Pit, or trying to force their way into a winning fight. Xenon gonna Hex Flash over. Not gonna find anybody though, as he's just gonna work on trying to zone them away, trying to get in a good position for either a nice WQ or a rotate down to the Dragon. Sees is gonna clear out this ward, and he's gonna rotate with Tana down to the Infernal. Let's see if they're gonna start it. They're gonna clear out the control ward first. Not gonna put one down before starting it though, as they're gonna leave an opportunity for Griffin to steal here. Not gonna deny any vision. Nobody putting down a control ward yet. Here comes the Twisted Fate ultimate, but the Smite is gonna secure it. Let's see if they can find any exit fighting at all. Hoya trying to find something on the side here. That's gonna be Citrus jumping on to Xenon. Xenon brought very low. Is he gonna be able to get away? Takes the magical journey. He's not gonna be able to last very long though. Big ultimate from Yahorong in the back line. We'll see if Jin Air can work with that, as Citrus is gonna go down. Xenon's gonna finally die, but Seas is gonna drop as well. Wayne popping off on the Aphelios here means that Jin Air have to try to run. Flash yellow card from Nehun is gonna force Yahorong to cleanse. Tana's gonna use the E, trying to get his teammates out of there. He's gonna fall down. And Jin Air do pick up the Infernal, but they go 3 for 2, my apologies, in favor of Griffin. And Nehun's gonna get this blue buff on the way out as well. And Light tried to steal the blue buff there, but wasn't able to do so. And now Nehun gonna work on the Scuttle Crab. As take a look at the replay. Jin Air, and they are able to get the Dragon, but on the way out they lose 3 members and are only able to get 2 in return. I thought for sure that would be a big fight based off of that ultimate from Yahorong, but was only able to do so much apparently, as Jin Air found themselves quickly overwhelmed by the Aphelios and the Twisted Fate. Nice flash yellow card there from Nehun. And the Bard ultimate put Tana in an awkward position, and he had to give his life so that his allies could get out. As now that is a 10-stack Soul Stealer for Nehun. He's going to start KDA playing, I'm sure. Doesn't want to reset the stacks. We'll see, though, if Jin Air are going to let him. Now that he has that Soul Stealer upgraded from the Dark Seal, he might have a bit of a target on his back now. Nehun's gonna walk up with the yellow card and start working on this turret. Tana gonna walk up though, threatening him. But oh, look at that damage that Nehun is doing. Who said Twisted Fate can't do damage? As it's gonna be Yusin using the Bard ultimate there onto Seas, but nothing comes out of it. So just a wasted ultimate from Yusin, but it's already almost a quarter
아, 타나가
back
상대가
up,
거의
so
세게
you don't really mind burning
들어가면서
those if you can use them as often as you can
이거
playing the
지겹죠,
Bard.
진짜 앞에서.
And you do have that Cloud Drake, so you have even more cooldown
오히려
reduction
빨리
on that
와,
ultimate.
이거 네가 키웠잖아 이렇게 얘기하면서 바꿔야죠. 갈 생각이 있나요?
You guys remember when the Alistair combo used to be considered like a difficult mechanic of the game?
걸어서 내려갑니다. 그거는 뭐
Those were the
알아서 해야죠.
days.
순간 이동 같은
I remember when that was the most
거.
complicated mechanic I had to worry about was just the Alistair WQ.
그리핀이 아무리 봐도 너무나도
I think it used to be harder to do though. Didn't they have a quality of life update to make it easier to land at one point? I might be incorrect on that, but I'm pretty sure that they did at one point. They made it easier. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I remember because I remember when they updated it, it made me play Alistair more. Those are the good old days when the Alistair WQ was a difficult combo. Ooh, that's gonna be ultimate from Yusin, being used once more, but Light's gonna pop an ultimate of his own to zone them away.
결국에 상대 노림수 이렇게 빼면서 큰 시간 버는 거죠. 이네요.
According to pros, they made it impossible to mess up. Well, it's been messed up today. We've seen it be messed up twice.
2000 이상의 글로벌들도 겹쳐고요. 이것도 밥도.
Apparently, it is possible to mess up. I mess it up sometimes still.
유신 선수의 바드에 대해서는 안 좋은 얘기랑 계속 나왔어요.
But you have to be pretty peanut. You have to be in like you have to have like a peanut brain moment to mess it up though.
지금 보면은 바드가 들어가는 게 깔끔하게
Like that's like that's when you can be you can be Faker-esque in your gameplay, but you're always gonna have at least one peanut brain moment. And that peanut brain moment might come when you're playing Alistair. Is Light doing a lot of damage. Oh, E forward though. That was a little aggressive. Surprise! Citrus didn't stun him under the turret. That was very risky from Light, who actually does have the not the Frozen, the Iceborne Gauntlet. And the Mermana completed. He's going to be going for that Death Stance next, most likely, and if they can find a way to reverse sweep these Infernal Dragons, I think once they get 3, the 4th is pretty much guaranteed. I think getting 2 will pretty much guarantee a soul if they can get this next one uncontested. Nahum gonna pop the ultimate to get in a good position here. Ultimate is also gonna give out that Jin Air, trying to get in a position for this Dragon Take. 10 seconds left until it spawns. But look at this, the way that they're moving, it looks like they want to try to find a fight. Nahum able to get across without getting picked, and I think that Griffin are gonna give this away. Oh no, it looked like they wanted to at first, but now they're walking down, but they might have decided too late. We'll see. Ultimate from Yusin is actually gonna be able to allow them to respond a little bit better. Ultimate from Citrus. Who's going to get it? It's going to be C's winning the 50-50 smite. Sinon going to be trying to zone away Nahum. Nahum's going to land the yellow card, though. Yusin coming over to help him out, but here comes Tana now to assist him. The 3 other members of Jin Air, though, are in a very awkward spot. They can't get over the wall to help them. They can't take the magical journey, or else they'll be in the middle of all of Griffin. Yaharong trying to find something here. Lights up Yusin for a lot of health. Nahum trying to find a card. Does not have the ultimate though, so he's gonna have to try to find a flash angle maybe. But Griffin might have the flank here on Jin Air. Wayne gonna pop the ultimate, and Yaharong gonna flash it to get away. Griffin are trying to move up. The EQ's gonna hit Yaharong. Nahum able to pick up the other one. Tana trying to get Light out of there, but the flash Q from Hoya means that that's gonna be another kill going over to him, and now C's is the only one left. He might be able to pick up the kill into Hoya, though. Hoya does go down to C's, and now Jin Air have 2 Infernals, but look at this. Griffin might look to do Baron now. C's is still up, so we could look for another 50-50 smite victory. The Baron is going to be started up. Ultimate is going to spot out C's in the general area, so they know that he's going to try to contest this. Puts down a control ward to deny any vision. Uses the scrying orb to spot them out doing it now. 3k health, puts a control ward now in the pit. That's going to be a miss on the ultimate. Oh, he messes up! He's too late on the flash! Nahum timing his card there with Citrus to get a very good smite card kill on the Baron. We're going to take a look at the replay of the dragon fight though first. Take a look at this. C's able to win that 50-50 smite with a Q smite there, but then look at this. The fight goes the way of Griffin from here. Ultimate from Yaharong only able to find Hoya, and it doesn't even do that much damage to him. And from there, Light, Yaharong, and C's are all zoned away while Tana and Senon are getting slowly killed out. And then from there, Jin Air had to find a way to get out of there. Would have liked to see maybe Yaharong try to recall, or I don't know, why did C's kill? Well, he eventually got the recall, but I would have liked to see Yaharong recall along with C's. Instead, they ended up grouping his... Oh, that's... Well, kind of froze up there, but nonetheless, nice job by Griffin getting exit kills. Let's see if they can deny the momentum that Jin Air kind of have. They have the Baron to try to stop the momentum here, and they had that team fight on the way out of that Infernal. But 2 Infernals, like I said, makes it very likely they can get the 3rd and 4th one. If this Israel can get his death stance before the next Infernal fight, that would be very helpful. The next Infernal fight in 1:55. This game's certainly not over for Jin Air. Look at Nahun though. 6-0-5 on the Twisted Fate is having a fantastic day. As Light's gonna do some damage. You're on the Citrus. Actually chunks him for a good amount. Oh, I just realized, am I recording? I am. Okay, good. It's going to be Griffin trying to run away here. Tana teleporting in to threaten, but look at Nahun on the top side here. Going to be killing out this turret. Pops the ultimate to get away, and now they're going to be looking for the kill on the Tana, who might be caught here. Pops the W, but is going to be going down. This actually might be the end of the game, potentially. They have the Baron and they have Tana down. We'll see if Jin Air can somehow survive this. Light might be in trouble. Doesn't have the flash. Does have the E, though. He's trying to kite away from Citrus as the Froze, or the Iceborne Gauntlet, I should say, to help him do this. So far, it's going okay. Yaharong pops the ultimate. Nahun's very low. Senon low as well, but he's going to be able to get the recall off. Light doing a lot of damage here from the back line, but that is going to be the inhibitor going down, and Griffin going to be taking their leave. They take the mid lane inhibitor. It's the Infernal coming up in 30 seconds, but Jin Air now are in a very awkward position. Mid lane inhibitor down means the super minions are about to be into their base, and are you gonna send people to contest the dragon, or are you gonna stay at home and kill off these super minions? It's gonna be a hard decision. 13 seconds left on the dragon. We'll see what Jin Air want to do. They have seen Ezreal Ultimate steal dragons before. Specifically, it stole an Infernal Soul, if I recall. I think that was last week, even. But that's going to be Wayne. Going to be taking the Infernal Dragon here, solo. Doesn't need any help doing so, and that means we're going to be an Infernal Soul point for Griffin. We'll see if Jin Air can force a double soul point, or if Griffin are going to be able to get this Infernal Soul. Light kiting back these minions. This would be quite the upset. On paper, Griffin, the last place team, taking off a game from the first place team would be very big for their confidence. However, you have to remember Jin Air, not very often that they 2-0. In fact, they've only had 2 2-0s so far this entire split. I think they've only had 4 on the entire year, if I'm not mistaken. Yaharong tries to find the play, but gets juked by Nahun, who's going to be ulting now to try to find Light. Light takes a ton of damage from just a red card, as now Griffin have broken open the last lane turret. Now the only turrets left are the Nexus ones. All the inhibitors are down, except for the top one, but they're going to rotate and kill that one off very soon. Already half health. They're going to kill it off here in just a moment. Tana has the flank here, though. He's going to look for the insect. Gets the ult into his team, but look at this. Nice ultimate from Yusin is going to potentially save Hoya's life. Let's see if Light's ultimate here on the side can do much. Wayne with a huge ultimate of his own. Senon's going to be going down here. That's 1 kill going over to Griffin. They're going to land the yellow card onto Yaharong, who's going to cleanse it, but now that's no cleanse for Yaharong. The next yellow card is going to stun him down for sure. We'll see if they can find it. Yaharong very low, has to probably stand on his fountain here in just a moment. Teleport going to be coming in here from Hoya. Hoya is going to be able to avoid Yaharong's Q, and now Hoya on the side trying to find Light. Light, though, trying to make sure he stays alive, trying to put up a fight as that's the Nexus going down. There's nothing Jin Air can do. This is the end of the game. Surely ultimate from Yaharong in vain, as that's going to be GG for Griffin, taking the second game here to force this one to game 3. And just like that, in typical Jin Air fashion, we go to game 3. Classic Jin Air. And also in typical Griffin fashion, they give us hope that they might win a match. We'll see if they actually follow through with this hope this time around. Every match we get a glimpse of hope that Griffin might come back into the form that we expected them to be in. But every match except for on 2 occasions every match they've lost, but they might look to make this their 3rd win. This would be a big win as well. This would be against the first place Jin Air, and Austin Spear could look to finally steal away that first place lead that Jin Air have with a loss here. If Griffin can finish the job, we'll see if they can. As in just a moment, we're going to be taking a look at the replay of the final fight before looking at the damage charts. Tana stretching out, just hanging out. Do they stay on stage now? Is that a thing that they're doing? Usually they leave stage in between games. I just noticed they're not leaving stage, they're staying on stage.
자, 일단 세트스코어 1대1을 만들어냈습니다. 챌린저스 코리아 1위와 8위의 맞대결이지만 진에어 그린윙스는 역시나 최근 그래왔던 것처럼 풀세트 경기가 많네요. 그렇죠. 네. 결국에 이기면 된다라고 생각을 할 것 같아요.
Take a look at the replay now of the last fight finally. Nahyun looked like he could have potentially gotten picked there. Yaharong messed that up though. What was that play? I think it was just maybe an ill-made play. Not really sure what you're looking to accomplish with that flash. Maybe he miscued the spells, who knows. But Griffin just choked the life out of Jin Air from there. Tana tried to find the insect play, but look at this ultimate. Fantastic job. Light got zoned away here, so he wasn't able to do damage. Wayne just popping off on the Cephalios pick. From there, they ended the game. What looked like what could have possibly been a 2-0 for Jin Air after winning that first game has turned into a game 3. It was at least Griffin get to avoid being on the exclusive list of teams that have been 2-0'd by Jin Air this split. The only team on that list is ESC, and at least Griffin are able to force this one to game 3. Let's take a look at the post-game damage. Hoya doing the most, Yaharong doing the second most, third most does go to Nahyun, fourth to Light, and fifth to Wayne. So we'll see if Griffin can keep this up and get a reverse sweep going, or if Jin Air are going to be able to deny the reverse sweep. We'll be right back with Game 3 of Jin Air Green Wings versus Griffin.
You saved my life when I was ready to drown.